with the gas from a gas station. The police were called to investigate. Anyways, it was a BMW of all things, but with Ontario license plates that were reported stolen out of London earlier this year. So probably a stolen car too, but people are brazen because they know there's cameras at all these gas stations and everything else. They don't give a shit, just go in there. Okay, I guess we better go to, because we're live. Okay. Hey, good morning, AG. He's on the button this morning.
He's on a roll, huh?
What ship is that going by there, Paul?
The Algoma Harvester.
Harvester, eh? Same time live. Let's go there. I'm trying to bring up everything. Oh, there we are. Now we can see it. Yep, I got it. Yeah, make it large. Well, I got a sign in Copenhagen to come down, but had an agent. He dropped off a coming soon sign, but he wants me to go to Port Burwell. Well, they're both right on the same route. And it goes right by my trailer, of course. But he hasn't given me the address yet. So I guess it's not ready. I don't know. Anyway, good morning, Laura. Welcome.
How's Laura doing today? Oh, good, I hope.
Yeah, and Trevor Fuss is there, and Mr. Skyfly himself. Yeah, right. Good morning, guys. Welcome. Oh.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know. Yeah. I gotta move all these photos. My renovation. Keep record of all my renovations here, and just need to put them in a separate file. Okay, where are share screen? Okay, so where are we? The screen 2, share. Okay, it disappeared on me again. Just give me a second here. Where the heck? It goes right back to where you started, right? So there we go. Cool. So I painted and I got a closet rod put in on that side and then on that side too.
Hey, Dominic.
So anyway,
hello to everybody in the chat.
On painting. But anyways, cool. Hey, Dominic.
Good evening. And good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good day, world. How's that? Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, all.
Goodbye, cruel world. No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe get some time today. I'll start painting the outside of the wall. Seen a couple little spots that I need to touch up when I put primer on, so which I already did it. So I just get a quick little touch sand and ready to rock and roll. It's supposed to be a light blue, but it kind of darkened up a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. I don't know. I got to paint the whole bedroom.
And here's Lance.
Dominic, go to bed.
Or not yet. I'm not tired. I'll go when I'm tired.
It's lunch. Actually, no, it's 2:00 in the afternoon already for Laura. So
yeah.
And there's that Lance fella.
Go to bed, Laura.
Morning, guys.
Hey, morning.
Morning. Even if it is evening here.
Hey, Dom, I loved your, was that sunset or sunrise?
The sunrise.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, I've never seen something like that before. And I was tipped off that it was going to be good by using a program called Alpenglow. It gives you a tip off, gives you a and it's sort of like an average discussion. No, not Alkenstar, sorry. That's the other one. Sorry, Sky Candy was the one that tipped me off.
Okay.
It said it was going to be a very high number. So I took the chance and there it was. So I was happy with that. But I couldn't, as much as it looked good on video, it never really translated that well to video. But yeah, I tried as hard as I could, and that was unedited. I did nothing to it. It was straight out of the camera.
Wow. And that was the Mini 2 as well,
It
wasn't
was
it?
only a Mini 2, yeah.
Yeah.
It was straight out of the camera and put straight on, no music, no nothing. I thought I'd just present it that way.
You bet.
So this is the place I did yesterday, Paul.
Okay. Looks good.
It's aerials. Yeah, I did.
So Paul, what did you paint it? Or
He's painting, he built that, he renovated his upstairs. And so he put in a closet and he put in a couple of walls and
Well, I
stripped
did.
off the old walls and
Originally, did well, a couple 3 months ago. I did 32 sheets of drywall. So
Mm,
wow.
took all the plaster and litho. It took out 2,200 pounds of plaster.
mm,
But I just problem with old houses, they don't have closets. So I built a walk-in closet. Not a large walk-in, but you still can walk in. So, and I needed what you walk in because the curtain rods they go parallel with you instead of across. Because that way you can walk in, right? Either on each side. Well, then in the middle at the back, I'm going to put hooks so you can hang stuff like, behind clothes or whatever, right? Then there's going to be 2 layers of shelves up above because I got 9 feet of ceiling, right? So
mm.
I'm trying to utilize it, right? Well, I have everything just from here down, right? So from 5 feet down. So I'm gonna put in a couple shelves. I'm gonna go get shelving material today. I got some brackets around here trying to find the freaking things. I don't know where I put them all.
Mm. Corey. Dustin. Eddie.
Hey, good morning, Corey and Dustin
Yeah.
and Mr. Time to Fly.
Oh, how are we?
yep, we're all here. Gang's here.
Yep.
Some of them will be here.
Some should be here.
I had a long night last night.
Mm.
I just about 11:30, I did a ship. And by the time I got it edited and everything and went and kicked back, lay down, it was 3:30 this morning. And there was 2 more ships I wanted to get, but they came through at 5:30 this morning.
Mm.
So, heck with it.
It would have only been what, 2 hours sleep?
Yep.
No, that's not enough.
So you got a night shot last night of a ship coming through?
Yeah, nighttime.
Very cool.
And I did it with the Nano Plus,
Mm.
and let me see if I can pull it up here. Was it? It was the Ocean Navigator. Was a
You get
cruise
both of
ship.
them, Paul?
What's that?
Did you get both of them?
No, I didn't get the two this morning.
No? No.
I got the one last night at midnight. It was the Ocean Navigator.
The Viking and the Conatus or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
they went down through at 5 and 5:30 this morning. Okay, let me screen share. Here's the one I did get last night. Can you see it?
Can now.
Yep.
Or was this August 1st?
No, it was at 11:35. So this was July the 31st.
Hmm.
Looks like
Quite
they're
as
all
big as the other ones are, though.
No, this is that other cruise line that the rumor was, it was reported that they were all for sale because the big boats had kind of taken over that.
There you go. You found the right one there, Curacao.
Hmm.
Curacao. Yeah. Is that DiCaprio on the bow? There's no icebergs out right now, so.
Hmm.
Really dark in the front, isn't it? But I guess you
Yes,
don't want.
it is. No lights on the front end. But I imagine that's so the pilot house can see.
Yeah.
But also all of the rooms, there isn't anything going on.
You know, you would think that. I know it's late at night, but the people want to see when coming up through the river. Like when you're out in the middle of nowhere, there's not. I can understand not a lot to look at, but when you come through areas like like Port Huron and stuff with the big bridge and all that, you think you would actually be people out there, right? Something interesting to see. You know, I can understand when it's dark out in the middle of the water, there's nothing there to really look at.
Hmm.
But you know, like the
for the
bridge is all lit.
2023 U.S. Drone Soccer National Championship.
Yep.
It has been growing rapidly here in New York State. We've been working with multiple school districts.
Who's
to help their
who's
teachers
got
more
something
comfortable
going?
with the technology and help them grow their program.
Lance, have you got something going on there?
You know, just this past month, we had 25
Lance.
students participate.
There you go. I muted it.
Yeah, it was Lance. Lance, you're muted in case you want to come on back on. Unmute yourself.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm multitasking here.
Yeah, I get it. Happens to us all the time.
Hmm.
What, multitasking? Oh, Paul, I did those, that real estate,
Uh-huh.
did those pictures, went to send them last night. I had a hell of a time trying to send them because of my internet speed, upload and all that.
Hmm.
It wouldn't go the first time. I had to do it the second time.
Really?
Unfortunately, I guess I gotta call them, get this frickin' thing fixed.
Well, I give you a lot of credit for putting up with that bullshit.
Well, last night when I went to send it, that was the last straw. I gotta call them. I really don't want to, but I gotta call him, get this freaking internet sorted out. Like, come on, I just have a problem sending things now, right? So, but I sent him the second time, then I sent it an email out to the agent. He said, yeah, I got him. He only got one, not the two, because the first one said it couldn't send it. So,
Hmm.
and I use it all the time, the same program, and he gets a lot of them. So it just, yeah, it all screwed right up with him last night. It says it couldn't find his email address, but
Really?
the second time it did. Yeah, unfortunately, I got to call him today. I got to go through all the bullshit, get my logs. What's my speed today? Let's go take a quick look at it. So now we got good download right now. Not bad. Okay, let's see what the upload is. And just dropped right off. I was supposed to get 30 and it's down to one point something there. Now it's coming way back up again. 10, 11, 12, 12. But it was down to 1.9 on the upload. Like it went up to 30, then it dropped down to 1.9, then it come up to 10. Like it just, okay, so. Well, we're right up almost good on the download right now. Oh, there it goes. It just dropped off my download. Supposed to have 100. It was almost 100. It's down to 40 right now. 38.1. But now my upload is staying steady at around 30. I wonder what would happen if I disconnected my internet and just went wireless. Because I'm still hardwired. Hook up another computer
Hmm.
and test it with it. It almost seems like I'm getting better things with my the wireless I am the freaking hardware. Wouldn't take much for me to go wireless. Computer's right there, so I can turn on the wireless. I'm doing a benchmark test right now on the wireless. Supposed to have 100 down, so I got 22.2. I'm supposed to have 30 upload, and I've got 10. Oops, just went up a little bit to 12. Like, I'm paying for service that I'm not getting. Just bull crap. Try something.
It's a good discussion point of view, show.
I'm gonna go to network. Here, Wi-Fi. Yeah, let's go here. Show available networks. Okay, cool.
Mm,
Connect automatically. Connect. I'm just gonna connect it.
nice.
Okay. Hey guys, I might lose you for a minute. If so, I'll come back.
Yeah, okay.
What do you get? What?
Internet problems, obviously.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
So this restaurant here just opened on the 27th of July. I think I
Mhm.
may have shown you guys this in the
Yeah,
daytime.
we've seen, yeah, we saw Dick's when you did the
when you did it before, yeah.
In the
day,
daytime. Yeah.
yeah, during the daytime.
So last night, my buddy Kip and I went to Browns Point Lighthouse, and we were going to shoot there, but it was super crowded because it was sunset, and so we thought we're not going to fly over all these people, so we changed our venue to another place down the street, and we weren't super happy with the sunset last night, but so then I thought, well, I'm going to go to get Dick's at night to light up the actual sign and do a hyperlapse and then do a fly through with my Avata. So I captured this across the street. I was sitting across the street doing this with the Mavic 3. And then you'll see here in a second, here's the Avata, and I fly through and I just wanted to get the sign illuminated because in the daytime they don't light it up.
Mm.
Anyway, that was my task last night, and Kip
Yeah.
didn't join me here at Dick's, but I went on my own.
Mm.
Can you see that all right?
Hmm.
This is the ship that went through this morning at 5:31. It's going to enter from the left.
Oh, okay. I was looking on the wrong side.
Going
Okay.
downstream.
Nice.
That's the big cruise ship.
Mm.
I just was too friggin' tired to go down and try and play with that.
Understandably.
It's a Viking cruise ship. It was brand new. There's a pair of them that are brand new that are on the Great Lakes.
Mm.
They go down to the Caribbean for the winter time.
Mm.
And that is that you in the black car?
No, I'm not there. This is the camera on top of the convention center.
Gotcha.
Stream
Oh,
time
Right. These are the two ships that went through that you chose not to go down
Yes,
at 5 in the morning.
there's a pair of them went through. They both look the same, and yeah. But there's no camera operator on there. They just got it set in permanent position. When there's no camera operator, they got two options. One, they can put it in pan, or they can put it in permanent. And they just got down the river and just made it. That was what it was. Let's see if I can get the next one. No, we must have missed one of them. But anyway. The hell? My computer's still acting up. I don't know what it is.
I'll be right back, guys.
A Casio, less than one, it's like a half a battery, just one, but I carry 4. But one, because you can get 28 minutes of flight time. And usually one of my ship videos, it lasts for maybe 6, 7, 8 minutes from the time I take off until the time I come back and land. Yeah, a Keisho, that's right.
Is Easy told us how he's made out with Air 3?
With the Air 3, no, he hasn't reported. I don't know if he's flown yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of curious what he thought of it.
Acra show, okay.
The
Akira
Akira
show.
Akira show.
Hey, Captain Joe.
Joe.
Captain Joe, welcome.
So Dominic, what's you're getting ready to go to sleep there pretty soon, aren't you?
Yeah. I was just a bit wired.
Was
I don't normally-
are you watching that women's soccer at all?
Occasionally, yeah. I'll put it on in the background.
Yeah,
Well,
because
there's
it's on here live at nighttime.
Yeah, there was one here in Melbourne last night. Monday night, Melbourne time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yes. England won the cricket. Good on you.
England, I think whooped China.
But I was talking about the cricket as well. England beat Australia. There's been far too much sport to catch up with in the last couple of days. Yep, I know. I hate it when they do that, Laura. I hate it when it ends in a tie and you've got the team that previously held it keeps them. It really annoys me. Next. No. I think it's December 2025 is the next one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as I said, there's so much sport going on. Having trouble keeping up with it all. What's the name of that
What
one?
you do is there's an app you can get. It's a free app, and you can put it on your cell phone or on your computer. It's called
Marine Traffic.
marinetraffic.com.
I have to look it up. Yeah.
And
And it gives you all the
shows you
ships.
every ship in the world.
Yeah.
And you can zoom in the
Even
area.
even the ships down near me.
Yep.
Well, I can't comment on. Well, Corey, we're talking, Canadian dollars, American dollars, and US dollars. So we've got 3 different currencies going on here. Been interesting thought.
Hey, Paul, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Would probably okay. Thank you, David.
Okay, I'm just going to give them. I'll give a quick tutorial on marinetraffic.com.
Yeah.
Let me screen share.
Yeah, I've found it to be of great use.
Oh yeah, what doesn't make
I
it
just got to
where
get
you
my
are, and
timing right now.
especially if you're traveling. You know,
Yeah.
you want to know what ships are where or what's going on. Right here, here's where I am. Right here.
Yeah.
And the Algoma Discovery just went down. The Algoma Harvester just went down. The 2 cruise ships are in Lake St. Clair headed for Detroit. And what you do is when you put your
Mm-hmm.
pointer on it, click it, it'll show you a picture of it and it'll give you vessel details.
Mm.
And then you can go and see all kinds of information, different photos of it.
It'd be very
And
interesting.
then, but they're all going down here to Detroit. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to back out and give you a look at all the ships in the world. And you can zoom into any area, like over here where
Where I'm from.
let's see what's over here.
That's you're in Brisbane, so that's more Matt and Tim territory.
And you're down further south.
I'm further south.
Okay. I was gonna take a quick look at this. This has got to be a cruise ship. Carnival Splendor. Yep.
Okay.
Carnival Cruises.
Keep
And you come
going.
down here and
Keep going. Now go to a bit to the left. Where it says Melbourne. And there we are.
right there. Okay, so
Yeah.
we can zoom into Melbourne.
Yeah.
These-
Zoom in a little bit. Yeah.
And these
If you zoom in a little bit further, I can actually show you where I was this afternoon.
okay,
See
Where?
where all those green ships are?
yeah,
If you scroll into that, keep going in a little bit, up a little bit, and just go. You see where it says 4 Points Sheraton Docklands? Down a little bit in that little area there. Yeah,
right here.
which is Docklands. Yep, I was in that area.
Okay, and what you can do is you can actually change the background. You can go to satellite map.
Yep.
And it shows you what it is.
If you go in, just go in a little bit, and you see those. Where are we? Go in a little bit more. Go up a bit. You see where the pink dots are?
Yeah, right here.
Go to just slightly to the left of that. You see where that building is there?
This one here.
Yep, I was standing right next to that. If you go just a little bit to the left, you'll see a little park.
Right
See
there.
where that little park is? Yep, that's where I was.
Okay.
So that gives you a bit of an idea.
So marine traffic is very handy. I recommend everybody have it on your on your because and I go back to standard map because it really is helpful if you want to know what's going on in the world.
Yeah,
If you look at all these ships.
yeah, look at all that. Yeah,
And the red ones are tankers, so those are oil tankers.
So there'll be a lot of those going in that area.
Yep.
There's a hell of a lot of red ones.
Yep.
You
And
go
then
back to
you
where
just,
you are.
and you just scroll in. Or if you were on a phone, you pinch in.
Yeah.
And here's what's going on in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Be interesting. Be interesting to know where all of these go from and to, and
Yeah, and the information they have on them.
Hmm.
It's one thing I forgot to show. Let me screen share it again.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Okay, so here it is. Okay, so this is destination is Portland, Port
Mhm.
Inland.
Hmm.
Doesn't say specifically, but when you click on it, it tells you information. You can track it. You can see the speed.
Mm.
It's doing 9.8 knots. Stop share. Okay. So anyway,
Mm.
that's Akishimo. That's how I know where the ships are.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting, especially in my area, because there's 3 or 4 little docks from where I pointed out.
Sure.
You got a good point there, Warren. Can we block this out from the Somali pirates? Valid point.
This is one of the newest articulated tug barge combination.
Mm.
It's coming downbound right now behind me.
Mm.
It's self-unloading and everything, but it's got a great big huge barge, great big huge seagoing tug on the back, and they built the superstructure to put the pilot house up above it. And
Fascinating.
block it from Somali pirates. I don't think so, but because the hard part is how do you get the Somali pirates to identify themselves?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm a Somali pirate.
Yeah, they've got them. They've got the little flag that says we're Somali pirates.
Yeah.
Well, we know how to pick them out. Fascinating, all the different types of ships as well.
Oh yeah. Yep, it is.
Finding all the right ones and seeing the ones we all know, and picking out the cruise ships.
Yeah, it really is interesting. And I try and spread the word. Every chance I get, like when I'm down by the river and I'm flying, because people will sit there in their cars for hours, and then pretty soon they're leaving, and another ship is coming within minutes, and they haven't seen a ship all day.
Yeah, because the spot that I was telling you about, if you walk about 300 or 400 meters from there,
okay, Laura, you take care.
About 1,000 feet. Hey, Bill, if you walk about 1,000 feet from there, there's this nice little railing where you can there's the marina, and you've got a couple of seats there, and you can just sit and watch, because there's a bridge that goes over, and as you go further, what would that be? Further east of that, you've got the Yarra River, which is one of the famous rivers in Victoria. You can work your way through that and go into a lot of the suburbs as well. If you actually, let's say, took a cruise or took a paddle or kayak down it. It's very, very interesting. You see different areas from where each of the part of Port Phillip Bay, which is the main bay there, goes off to the Maribyrnong River, the Moonee Ponds River. You've got the Docklands, and then you've got the Yarra River that fishes its way through the eastern suburbs. That's
Hey, Newfound Bill, how you doing?
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, the AIS transponders are tracked
Mm.
on marinetraffic.com.
Mm. Yeah, fascinating.
So so you won't see every, like some of the bigger cruisers and those kinds of things, you know, like 30, 40 foot, they probably have an AIS transponder on them and they will be listed on there.
Mm.
But, you know, a 17-foot boat or a fishing boat or whatever, they're not running transponders, so they don't show on there.
Mm. Because there's a couple of ships in that area, a few that are smaller boats.
Yes.
Hello, the Seven Seas.
Hey, Seven Seas, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you might be.
Wherever you might be.
Dominic is just getting ready to go to bed pretty soon,
Yep.
but he's feeling his second round of oats, so he's staying up here with us as long as he can.
Mm.
Paul Hodges is having more internet issues, so he's not here right now. Don't know if he's going to return. Sounds to me like he's going to be pursuing issues there.
Mm. Yep, we'll sit here and talk about boats and ships and other waterways.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, that would have been nice. Warren says, on a tour boat in San Francisco Bay, we were passed by a nuclear-powered attack sub. Oh, yeah. Would have loved to have got that on video. It would have been. Our subs don't usually come into the main bay or the main harbour. Ours are usually further out. We've got a base in Hastings, which is a good hour and a half drive. It's a lovely place down there.
The yeah, the Nano Plus is what I usually fly for nighttime, and it does a
Mm.
very good job.
Yeah. It's got a far better night sensor going by what.
Yeah, for being such a small little drone. It's,
Yeah. One of the guys that I met on another stream, Brett from Gizmo Drones, he swears by that for nighttime work.
yeah, it really does a job because
Mm.
and it gives you two files when you download it. The one file I find easier for my editing to do, so I use that all the time.
Mm.
But it gives you two different files.
Mm.
And then of course I pull pictures from the video, because you can't turn pictures into video, but you can turn video into pictures.
Yeah, you can take a frame.
take a screenshot.
Mm. Yeah, probably. I've never flown an Autel myself, but did fly alongside a Evo 2 8K, I think it was.
Hang on, somebody at my door.
Okay. I'll entertain myself. I was just surprised at the size of the Evo 2 up against my little Mini. I thought I was going to eat it for dinner. But now we've got I'll wait till Paul comes back, but we've got a big ship coming back into port. Because we used to have the Spirit of Tasmania coming into Station Pier, which is my local port, and it's moved. Moved down to Geelong.
I hear you. Mia, you're a toughie. I get it.
Mm. We have a new resident at the local pier in December called the Virgin Resilient Lady, I think it's called. Resilient Lady? Yeah, something like that. Virgin Line Cruise or whatever they call it. Virgin, where are we? We'll have a look. Because I've bookmarked it because Station Pier is like 20 minutes from me. That's its second port. What was the name of it? Resilient Lady, I think it was. That's coming in. Yeah, Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady takes up a residency at Port Melbourne. Ah, yes, there are. I think they are. Yeah, so I bookmarked that for December. It seems to be a fairly large ship. And I think we had the HMAS Sydney here a week or two ago. So it was here for 2 days. And unfortunately, it was far too windy to go down to Port Melbourne Beach and fly it, unfortunately. We would love to have. Oh, definitely, but I'm not putting it up when it's like 55 or 60 kilometers. I'm not putting it up at 40 miles an hour. I do risk it for the biscuit, but at one point you've got to say, you've just got to know a man's got to know his limitations.
Definitely.
But at the same time, hello, Joel. At the same time, I'm all for, pushing the envelope and trying to get what you need, but at some point you've got to say no. It's always part of the risk assessment. Clint Eastwood, yep. Oh well, oh yeah. I'm not risking it for the biscuit. I'm risking it for the whole bloody bakery. Yeah. But sometimes you've got to get out there and be the first to get something. But
Yeah, you
you
gotta
just don't know.
take care of yourself for sure.
Yeah, you've got to, as I said, first thing you've got to do is look at the risk assessment profile. And there are, mitigating circumstances, and you can mitigate certain things, but when it's that windy, nah, it's not for me.
What do you say is the cutoff line for you, Dominic, for wind?
I'm comfortable at I'm doing these in kilometers. About 20 mile. About if it goes above a gust of 20 miles, I'll basically say no thanks.
Okay. Now my Air 2S, I've had it up in 33-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah. If
'Cause
I had an Air
Got
2S,
the bigger motors and
if I had an Air 2S or a Mavic 3 Pro, I'd certainly be a little bit more daring.
yeah.
Bit more Dutch courage when you got something bigger. The bigger it is, I reckon,
Oh
the
yeah.
easier it would be to cut through.
The Inspires used to fly in really heavy winds,
Yeah, if I had something that size, I'd be saying, stuff it. I'm just going.
But you know what about the Inspire is you didn't get that long a flight time. So, and the harder it worked, the faster the battery.
Exactly, yeah.
But I
at the
tell you
same
what,
time,
I've shot up the river at 45, 50 miles an hour with the Inspire, and when it's going up the river, it's tilted just like this, going just.
yeah, 25 to 30 kilometer an hour winds. When I say winds, I'm talking about I generally mitigate my circumstances at the gust rather than just because a gust is where you can really lose it and have a flyaway, rather than if it's not that windy and then you got one huge gust. The gusts are the ones that are going to really take you out.
Well, and the other thing too, a lot of the new pilots don't understand. If you get in a situation where you're up there and all of a sudden it's gusty and windy, don't just try and take it head on. Serpentine, go back and forth like this to get where you want to go.
Yeah. And especially when because I've got a lot of interest in aviation, I understand the whole you go out against the wind and then come back with the wind. So it has to work less when you've got the tailwind. If you've got a tailwind, it's going to really help you.
Yep. See, my biggest issue when I'm flying ships is, my pattern, I go around the ship.
Yeah.
And so the wind could be coming stiff up the river. And so when I'm trying to get down around in front of it,
yeah, you're fighting.
It's fighting the wind. But
And
when
if
I
you're
get down
fighting the
there,
wind,
it's
you're
like,
gonna lose. Yeah, you will lose a lot of energy. Hey, Ron.
hey, Ron.
Montana toward Yellowstone. Okay.
All right, Ron. Sounds good.
Yep.
Well, you have a safe flight, buddy. A safe ride or flight. I call it
Safe.
flights because on a motorcycle that big out, it's like you're flying anyway, even though you're on wheels.
Mm.
It's like you're flying, you know?
Mm. Yep. Most definitely.
Because you're not encased in a hard shell or
Mm. Yep. Hmm. Well, I must say the days are really starting to get longer here.
are they?
Yeah,
They're
I'm really
they're,
seeing it now.
they're noticeably shorter here.
Mm.
And the other thing too is that damn Canadian smoke. Last night,
It's still there.
earlier, we had a full moon, and
Mm.
the full moon was bright white. By the time I went to fly last night, it was orange
Oh no.
because of all that smoke pollution coming down from Canada.
Is that in the background? Mm. Mm. Excuse me. One sec.
Well, Dominic, what do you think? I think I'm going to call it.
Okay, well, I'm happy to
Yeah,
say goodnight. If no
Yep.
one,
yeah.
like
Get
no
some
one's,
rest. Get some rest, as Laura would say. Get to bed.
yeah, I will.
Okay, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today. Hopefully, Paul get his computer up and
Yep.
running, and we'll get a few other people on here. So
Okay.